Hi. Hi, everybody. Welcome
Hey,
back our board.
hey,
Hi.
GM,
Hi.
GM.
GM.
Today,
Hi, Jem.
today we just have a full guest and very excited. And now let's having our lovely Blue Icy Queen to introduce what we're doing and how our boarding's life space going on, and also then pass the mic to Jason, and then Jason pass to whenever you want and introduce yourself a little bit, and just let's get started.
Hey. Thank you, Popple. It's good to see you. You're looking great. Everybody here, we're looking good. I'm Blue Ice Cream, ex-Yuga Labs, 2.5 years as an operations manager in the legal team. And every week we come and give this action-packed spaces where we can get to know and dive in deeper about all the MBA brands and how we're building our community. So I'm really excited to have a full send today. And I'm going to pass the baton over to Jason to be able to do next intros.
Hey everyone, founder of Board IP, Board Bagels, co-founder of BoredIn. So to share a little bit about BoredIn, we're a sub-community of apes building together. I think the last count is a little over 190 apes in our Twitter group chat, MBA founders, and unlike any other space, building collaboratively and not competitively. Sure, there's a little fun competition here and there, but BoredIn is trying to help create that sub community, creating spotlights like this, the live space, and also the newsletter, which I think is coming around soon. So keep an eye out for that. So appreciate everyone coming.
Yeah, we are cooking up quite a bit. Yep. Did you want to add anything, Jason?
No, I think
Okay.
to jump in.
Amazing. Okay, sounds good. Let's do a roundtable so everyone can do some intros. We're going to start with Gen 8, Makash Mak. Will you tell us who you are, if you'd like to, where you're from, and a little bit about Gen 8?
Hallo, I am Makas Maka, founder van Raccoon Gene and Gene Ape. I am mutant and I speak very simple English and Taki speak for me, please.
Yes, thank you, Max. So I will take over if it's okay, Blue. Yeah, okay. So my name is Taki. I'm a project manager of Raccoon Gin. You just heard Mark, our founder, speaking. And yeah, I'm in the team since a few weeks now. And yeah, it's very exciting. I don't know what to say else in the space since many years, starting with crypto, then NFTs for sure. Now having my board ape, maybe you can see it, and yeah, excited to be here and to discuss with all the amazing people here.
Thank you. We love having you. Anna, Newton Spear.
Hi, can you hear me?
Sure can.
Hi. Hello, my name is Anna. I'm from Newtonsphere, and it's also Taboriel around here. I don't know if he's going to make it on time, but yeah, we are a premium craft beer based in Spain, and we are developing since the last year. Today it's our anniversary of our first year, so we are really happy and a very special day for us. And we are a small team, and we are based in Spain. I don't know if I have said that, so sorry about my English because it's not our first language. So I hope everyone could understand. I don't know how much, what else to say.
You
So
sound
hope.
amazing. Thank you for that intro.
Thank you.
Yeah. Congratulations on the birthday, the 1 year. Mm-hmm.
You.
Papo, we have a speaker in the backstage, but I'm not able to pop him in.
Yes, I did. Oh, it looks so
Oh,
cool. Oh
excuse
my
me.
goodness.
Yeah,
Perfect timing.
That's
Give
so
us
perfect.
an
stylish.
intro.
Yeah.
I am
Give us-
preparing this little set behind the scenes. So it's a mutant in 3D. Hopefully, maybe one day main state in other side. So as Anna said, we are so happy. today we will go literally now for another event because we are in our birthday and also in Bitcoin Pizza Day with Pizza DAO and another people here in our city. So great! Thank you so much for being here and so grateful. Thank you, Popil.
Thank you
looks
so much for
amazing.
joining us. Yeah,
That
I
is
know
so cool.
must be busy for you guys, but thank you so much for joining us. Yeah.
But by the way, I thought I did a great thing by having my ape here, but now I think he killed it with a mutant. Yeah. Well done.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh, well, great intros. Okay, let's keep it rolling. Southwest Apes, you're up. Give us a quick intro about yourself.
Hey guys, so I'm Jack Nefty. I'm representing Southwest Apes. Real quick, just wanted to give a shout out to that filter. That does look pretty awesome. I need to get my my 3D ape up and going for a filter like that. But so Southwest Apes is just a local chapter in Southwest United States. We couple of us apes in Texas and Arizona kind of got together to really, the initial idea was just to throw a party kind of in parallel to the Hong Kong party for everybody that couldn't make it. And that just kind of eventually turned into, you know what, we should actually incorporate and make this into something real. So now we're a nonprofit. Reaper is one of the other apes that I work with. He just secured a pretty badass looking ape with a cowboy hat that's going to be the face of Southwest Apes. Next week is Consensus in Austin, Texas, and we're going to throw a Swape Fest party. And that's really what I'm here to kind of promote and talk about. But thanks for having me.
Awesome. Yeah, just keep the secret because we are going to share more after. Yeah, and the next person?
Ape Concierge.
Hi, I'm Asif. I'm from the UK and I own the Ape Concierge. I have a concierge company in Web2 for about 8 years. So it was kind of a natural progression to bring that into Web3, and having an ape, it was kind of easy just to get an MBA license to say, right, here we go. What we are doing, which is one of the reasons why I'm here, is we are assisting with hotels for Ape Fest. So first of all, congratulations to everyone who got a ticket and who is coming. We are providing a package, which is basically, we have hotels arranged in between the two venues. And then we want to provide cars, so airport transfers, a car service all throughout Lisbon. So at the end of Ape Fest, you don't worry about, do I need a car, do I not? We will arrange everything. Dinner reservations, assistance, everything we will take care of. So yeah, in a nutshell, we will be providing that along with other services, and I'm sure I will tell you more about that soon.
Awesome.
Exciting. Lots of secrets.
Did I?
So just
do you have anyone? And
it seems that we've went around the whole roundtable and getting the tweets out. Yeah, I think we're ready to rock and roll. LFG.
Awesome. And yeah, and so pretty happy to having everyone in here today and us kick off. And I apologize, we have a little mistake on our poster, but that's the real version and the new version, and we'll be feel free to share around, and we'll be grateful. And let's start from the committee's update as usual. So I hope everyone able to get your AFAS ticket, because I'm able to get mine. I'm really excited. And is anyone get it or anyone miss it?
I'm on the wait list.
Oh no! So
I know.
you were able to get it. Yeah, just
I
make sure
know.
if you are able to get it. Make sure to sign yourself as a wait list, because usually in the end you will be able to make it. Or if anyone still have trouble to find a way get in, you know who to find it. I don't want to mention the name, but someone's always eating the birthday cake. I think that's the good person to find, right? And yeah, the next things I do want to share, want to give some power to Jason, because finally he did it. He finally to make it Board Trading Co. as a Tutors account. And Jason, will you mind to share a little bit about Board Trading Co., but just a quick one? Yeah.
Yeah. Board Trading Co. is a concept of kind of supporting MBAs, just like BoredIn, but in a booth kind of format to then display. Here's the banner. This is actually the art for the banner that we produced, and with shelving and some other kind of fixtures. We have actually some I think we displayed 13 MBAs in NFT NYC, and the plan is so we can build off of the synergy and economies of scale and go to other events and showcase MBA products, IP products all together.
Awesome. Yeah, and the next thing I do want to share, as you guys all know, our BoredIn's newsletter, we do have the new update on our website. Almost like every day, we actually having onboarding different MBA brands. If you see on our website, you can see on the left side, we do have a search bar, and that just means like whenever we onboard, we will be having a following news and also have a spotlight, but at the same time, we will be introduced about their e-commerce and also a couple. We will be having a photo gallery of each MBA brand as well. So it's very focused on the brand research, but at the same time, it's very focused on encouraging more MBA to join this ecosystem. So if anyone having question or anyone want to join our ecosystem, please go to our website. We do start to having application form in our website. A lot of things are coming. And hopefully we can be share more news together in very soon. And we also planning to cooking something in the MFT fast. As I think if anyone follow Jason, you will see we actually book up the house like just 10-minute walk from the AFAS menu, and we're planning to hosting some of the BoredIn's event in there as well. And looking for, if you're also looking for cooperation, please also feel free to DM us. And so continue to the update of the committee. Of course, have to be give some flower to Southwest Ape, and they are hosting the event is coming very soon. As Acon Markham, I have some stickers as a support. So if you guys are going there, please feel free to get some. And I'm very excited for you guys. And after we also have the Lisbons and the Ape. The Ape event is coming, so that will be great if anybody, if you want able to make it, and don't forget to sign up in the token booth, and we'll be in the May 29th. So it's very excited. We'll be supported by Fanny and Acon, and also I see Jim is in there too. I will let you guys talk after that to share about a little bit more. And also we do want to appreciate how much grateful because Fanny is coming on the season 6. If you are the MBA, please pay attention because they do having this time the whole concept is about supporting small business and the MBA brand. So if you are interested to applying small fund as a startup or upgrading anything products on your brand or however you want to do, and just make sure to keep your eyes in the Fanny because BoredIn will be also following a lot of news with the Fanny as well. Let's start today's topic will be about the MBA's happy hour. Why I'm called happy hour because yes, everybody having their own alcohols and drinks, and I do want to give some shout out for that, and also want to talk about how is the strategy to hosting the global event because a couple of you guys have events coming. Especially today, I know Milton Bear was hosting the Pizza DAO UN as well, part of the Pizza DAO UN. But let's bring up Jim A first, and let's let them introduce themselves, their team, and will you guys mind to share about your position in the Gym A, when to start, and also what is the mission, what's the goal for the Gym A? And how about Taggy Safas? Taggy Safas, so you're the one speaking today, right?
Yes, okay, great. Thank you very much for the introduction. So, talking about Raccoon Gin. Let's say you ask about the mission, and the idea behind Raccoon Gin or the Raccoon Distillery is to combine the ERL, so the Web 2 world, with our NFT Web 3 bubble, right? So we are thinking how to do that best. Yeah, so we don't want just to be a normal gin company who is trying to sell to Web3 people, yeah, like we saw in the past with many companies trying to do that. We are degens. We want to create a whole, let's say, story and a whole journey about the raccoons and the gin. So we have two ways what we are doing. First, the traditional way, let's call it the Web2 way. So we have already our distillery, which is in Poland, and Makash is one of the co-owner of this distillery. We are already selling worldwide our gin, and much more coming in the very near future. So there are more things than only gin out there. And this is already running. For sure, we want to grow this business, but we also want to focus on the Web3 part. So what we didn't want to do is just having, kind of a like a reward system, like you just get a discount or whatever when you buy our gin. We want really to be a full Web3 project. Means that our holders, we didn't launch our NFT collection yet, but we will launch a raccoon collection for sure. That's why we are called Raccoon Gin. And our holders, our family, should be part of all this journey. Means that we will have storytelling around this. We will. We are trying very hard. My role, let's say, because I'm more than 20 years now in sales, my role is at every step we should think what is the utility of our holders, right? Because at the end, this is the most important thing. Why people buy the NFT. I can enjoy also projects without buying it. So the idea behind is what is the real utility, and we want our community to participate in the project, in the success also of the company. Means that if we sell bottles, it's not only the founder team who will make money. We want the whole community to make money out of that. Yeah, so we will have a reward system. We will share gains with our community and much more. Like, for example, if we do a party or something and we sell more gin, and it was, for example, you, Popel, who brought us to this party, yeah, you will get a further reward in bringing us to this party, but the whole community, all the holders, will be rewarded out of that. That's a little bit the idea. We try to combine creativity, innovation, and bring this, let's say, normal gin business to pep it up a little bit, yeah, and bring it to our Web3 world. That's a little bit the idea behind and our mission, how we see it. Yeah.
I was very surprised because when I did the research about GMA, I do see actually GMA was come from history and also having a story. Will you like to share about the GMA's history or the story in behind?
Yes, for sure, I can. So you are showing the pictures of the distillery, and you see, as you said, when I saw it first, I was also like, wow, this is not like a small gin distillery in a back room or something. It's really a big thing here, and it's a traditional one. It was owned many years ago by a German family, and then they sold it. They were doing beer, actually, not mutant beer, but other beer, and then it changed many years ago to gin and to other alcoholic drinks. And this is when Makash, who is also Polish, he joined there. And as I said, long history, amazing taste. Also, I think this is the most important and the big challenge also, because for us, it's not only the art of the NFT or whatever which matters. It's at the end, it's the taste, right? So if you taste our gin and say, I don't like it, then the whole project is done. So we are putting a lot of efforts for sure in this. The history is helping because we are not starting new from zero. And we have the London 3 label, which is a label from the European community, or from Europe, saying like it's really the highest level and quality of gin you can have, means without any other flavors or whatever. So it's really natural flavors only, best water and all this stuff. So this is what we have. And just. Mm-hmm.
I want to try.
Yeah. You will try latest at APEFest. I don't know when we will talk about that, about the coming events, but we will be at NFC for sure. Not only at the we will have actually a bar at NFC, so not only a small booth, but really an own bar, so everybody can come there and taste and get some merch, win some bottles. We are doing giveaway of a 3-liter bottles. We call it the Big Bertha. And yeah, you can taste our gin there. We will be, as you showed before, at the Portuguese Ape Fest. Our gin will be served there. We will be at the Bing Bong party, at the closing event, the beach party at NFC, and for sure at the Ape Fest. We are also we have big plans there as well.
I love the bottle top. Can you explain a little bit about how that works? It looks like the old school milk carton tops.
Exactly. Yeah. Well seen. That's exactly the way. It's a little bit like, a pop-up bottle, like the beer one, and we kept this traditional way, like they did the beer before there in this distillery. Why? Because we wanted to be different. When you go to a supermarket or wherever to buy some gin or vodka or whiskey, whatever. The first thing, because again, I said taste is very important. You cannot taste it at the supermarket. At least you can try, but I think you may get some problems if you open a bottle there, right? And so the design and the whole feeling, it has to be catchy and has to be different. And this is why we kept this. Yeah, so very special one. I think we are. I don't know, but I think we are the only ones doing it like that. I didn't ever see a gin like that. And then for sure, you see Macca's Mutants. So we also have an MBA license, made by Ape license, for the Gin Ape beer, yeah, which is, let's say, kind of a collab with the MBA, not really with Yuga, but with the Ape holders. So all Ape holders will get a discount, for example, and all this stuff. So it's a special collection. And what we have also, you can't see it here. At least I can, because my eyes are not so good. But we also have an NFC chip at the top, yeah. And this NFC chip, when you buy a bottle, you can scan it for sure. You get an NFT, not this Raccoon Gin NFT. This is the main collection which will come out, but you get a small NFT, and this is also you will get rewarded. You can imagine what kind of rewards you get. For example, if you buy 10 bottles, you will get one bottle for free, or you will be invited to an event. And there are so many ideas we have, which we will bring out to life now very, very, very soon. We just started the booster, and yeah, this is.
And I think your marketing strategy is crisp. It's clean. Everything that you have lined up. It's obvious that this is such a wonderful project. The folks are going to be really excited about it. Can you share a little bit more about why you decided you wanted to start getting into events? Have you previously been in events where you've given free items away, and so this is just like continuous way to get the audience with your product in hand?
Exactly. So we have been in two events already. ApeFest Hong Kong, for example. We've been in Paris. And many more in Berlin and so on. And we will continue to do that because, as I said, important for our assets is to taste it. Yeah. So because otherwise, yeah, you don't really understand the product if you don't taste it. And this is why we are for sure sponsoring, like our friends from Mutant Beers. Yeah, we are sponsoring events. We are going to events. We want to make people aware of the brand, and yeah, that's a little bit the way how we will continue to do it. Yeah, and you can see some pictures, yeah, with Garga, for example, from Yuga Labs. This was in Paris, and yeah, many more with Nizar.
I love when you're hosting an event. It's very bringing the classic, the old French styles, and it's into the event. And will you like to share what's the upcoming events going on, and also sorry, I put the screen wrong. And also, will you like to share what is the strategy when you're hosting the event in the Europeans and any different than hosting in other country?
Yes, for sure. So upcoming events, yes, as I said already, NFC. Yeah, so I told you already that we will be there, and also during the side events. But yeah, the I will not say the bigger thing, because the NFC people will be pissed. But let's say the next thing, yeah, is APEFest for sure in October. So here we have very, very big plans. I can't say too much yet, but let's say we are planning, and I'm confident that we will make it, to break a Guinness World Record there, yeah, live at ApeFest with all the apes and mutants together. And this is something we are working on, to be there. And yeah, being at events, especially because you ask these questions, for us, it's not only getting people to love the gin and want to buy more gin from us, but really to be part of this journey, to understand what we want to create. Yeah, we also offering, this is something we started already, and which we will continue during NFC. We have some discussions with nice brands, let's say, and we are offering collaborations with the own label. Yeah, so for example, let's take any name, Azuki, for example. Yeah, then there's a special Azuki gin, for example. Yeah, and the idea behind is also to reward everybody. Means that if an Azuki holder buys via token proof our website, then a gin, an Azuki gin, he gets a discount, for example, of 10%, and the founder team around Zagabond gets also rewarded by, for example, 10%. He can decide what to do with this. We are also winning. Our community is winning, because we are sharing these gains and all this stuff. So we have many, many ideas, and we are just now finalizing everything before launching the NFT collection. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, we would like to continue to follow, and I wish all your journeys go well with your new collection, and just keep us updated. And I'm very excited because we also have a collaboration going on, going to be having a display in the MFT Fast in our Acon Markham's account. We are actually bringing MBA to Power by Acon, and very excited to have a Gmail and also have a Mutant Bear to around us as well. I'm just so excited as partnership. As we mentioned today, we actually also have a Mutant Bear in here. So everyone's just feel like a family. So it's amazing to bringing up together to share more what they're developing. And yeah, welcome Mutant Bear. And I see two of the team members is in here. So I think I should pass the mic to let them spread themselves. Let's share about what your brand strategy, what's the goal in here, and what you want to build in this space with the Mutant Bear.
Yes, of course. Thank you so much for being here. We are thinking in a kind of product that can be in every place, because Web3 and Web3 events are in every place. And we are thinking around beer. Beer is everywhere. And in this with this focus, we try to put the vibes of the community in the cans. This is the reason for we have more than 30 cans at the moment, and we are preparing more for the future. If you can show our Twitter, we are creating a big collab for this AFest, because it's in our local region, very near to Spain, and it's a perfect fit for us, because one of the challenge that we have is to move this kind of product to another places that are far of our house, like Hong Kong or United States or something like that. And mainly what our focus is to translate the vision of and the things that happen in the inside the club that are very important for the ecosystem. Also, we are we always say that more people can understand why security is so important for this ecosystem, and can show the collab with BoredIn Security, that we have one can of this. And maybe if these people don't know anything around, have free wallets, or this kind of extension, Wallet Guard, Fire, or these kind of things, can take classes for free. And for example, or another things like, for example, if don't know how is a DAO, how it works, and something like that. This is the message that we have in the labels on the cans, and you can discover different type of labels when you go to one event. And yes, this is 1 year ago we started this journey. We are so happy for that, and we are um, planning since this day to now more than 100 events. It's a super busy journey, but it's super amazing to be with the community and get a lot of things that the people are thinking, and it's so inspirational for us.
Awesome. Yeah, once again, congratulations for the Mutant Bear birthday. We are so excited. And also, I do want to know about the secret of the Mutant Bear, because your bear, it's green, and it's so much the feeling about the mutants and everything. You're just bringing the
Yeah,
good vibes in there. And any secret you want to share, like how's the
yeah.
bear can become green, and what's that taste look like?
Yeah, this is one thing that a lot of people answer, or want to know. This is a little hack to show the history of this amazing community to everyone, because original Bored Apes drink a serum, and in this process born mutant apes, and it's a moment so important for the community, because we can extend the membership of the club, and a lot of people join. And this is the thing that we are saying when we go to an event. So the main reason, for technical reason, it's around we catch up this part of the recipe from Ireland in St. Patrick Day, that they are doing green beer for every place. And so this is the same thing that they use. So uh, yes, this is for vibes. This is for bring the history to more people, and this is obvious for catch up the vibes of, for in with apes that understand perfectly what are thinking when we did this.
Love the design. Just have to call that out. Everything that's aesthetically, it's so pleasing. All the color combinations. I think your design team is on point. And happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
Happy birthday. Jason, did you want to ask a question next?
Yeah, just I think great to see you guys. I mean, 100. You said 100+ events. That's amazing. I feel like I see it's very distinct in your IP. Can you just elaborate a little bit? I think just given my background, would love to hear a little bit more of what you were alluding to in terms of challenges in kind of serving places outside of your backyard, the US or Asia?
Oh yes, of course. Challenges. It's more around that beer is a physical product. We need to move the beer. When, for example, 2 months ago we were in side events at NFT Paris with a lot of friends like Gene and other builders, and so we need to move our beer from Spain to this place, and we need it is you know um, beer is heavy, and we need to transport the beer directly to different places. And I think that this is uh, the most challenge that we have in the short term, because maybe we need to move more agile when we will have more volume of beer to move. But um, the other challenge that we have, it's like mm, um, our product is focused for Web3 ecosystem and Web3 communities, but the real world, when you want to sell that or something like that, is Web2 people, and a lot of managers of restaurants or people that are clubs or something like that maybe doesn't understand what is behind this, why it's so important, why apes are so important for NFT world. And yes, maybe it's something that it's like another products in crypto, because it's a super visionary technology, and maybe we need to go step by step. And this is when I think that physical product are so important, because it's the way to put in the mind of people that doesn't understand anything around these tokens, metaverse or smart contract or something like that. The communities, the fundamentals that are behind this technology, and when more people can, for example, we have a lot of friends that come, uh, come to our events and say, "Oh, I want to buy because I need to explain this to my friend, because maybe the friend doesn't understand or something like that." And if he can go with a physical product, it's more easy for explain. So this is our goal. It's a super hard job, but we are so happy for do it in Europe, and super happy that we are doing in other parts of the world, like Ape Water, Boring Brewer in Canada, Wahmi Lounge in China and Hong Kong, and yes, another builders with beers and other products, another beverage.
Awesome. Yeah. And what is the next event you're coming and anything you want to share?
Yes, the next places will be NFC Lisbon. Yes, global pizza party today. Yes, NFC Lisbon. Later, we will go to NFT Fest in Belgium in July. That is the same week of ETHCC. And we have some events like that. So the two big events that we have this year is Dextools for Festival, that is in Barcelona. Super amazing party with DeFi meetings, and yes, they have trading, monitoring view application, super amazing. And we will go to this big party in Barcelona, and 2 weeks later, Ape Fest that we have will be there, and so happy for that.
Yeah, seems everyone was planning on the AFAS. So, and anything you want to share as well, or any upcoming event or any things you want to share with us?
No. If you want to appear in the cans for Ape Fest, please use our pinned tweet that we are thinking how can I do for put a lot of apes in the cans. We have some plans to do that, but we don't like discover before the time. So grateful to be here. Thank you so much. I see every one of you with different things that you are doing, and I am grateful to be here and for your support. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah, as I mentioned, like we actually having a customers bear coming as a powered by Acon, collaboration with Acon Markham with a Newton bear as well. So it's very exciting. We will be displayed, but also we will be probably give away in the MF in MMT Fast and the dinner event, and so very excited to meet everyone. Unfortunately, I'm probably not going, but my team manager will be going as well. So the next person, next invite to Jeff, Jeff to like share about a little bit about your community, what you guys doing with the Southwest A, and it will be love to hear from you.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, just listening to you guys, and I've heard of your brands before, and I'm aware of them. Y'all are much more established than we are, but Southwest Apes, we do have an MBA license. We haven't, I mean, we incorporated like a couple weeks ago, so we haven't really done anything with it at this point. Now, the whole focus is really just to kind of bring more local apes in the Southwest region of the United States together. Through various ways. I mean, the one that I'm talking about today is next week we have Consensus, which is a big conference that comes to Austin, Texas, and just brings in a lot of people from Web3 and the Bitcoin community. And we're throwing Swape Fest, which is just basically this open bar. We rented out the basement of this pretty cool bar that's got arcade games and darts and karaoke and stuff, and it's going to be open bar with some food. For a few hours after the end of Consensus. And shout out to Thank Ape. We really couldn't have done it without them. You know, they just had I guess season 6, part of season 6 is including this initiative to support more local communities as well as MBA brands. And I guess we've been kind of a guinea pig for them to get us onboarded as quickly as they did, just so they could get the ape coins out to us as quickly as we could in order to reserve the spot. So just like seeing the community coming together in different ways like this is super exciting for me. And then part of, you know, after the event next week, we've got a handful of ideas, but really we've incorporated as a nonprofit, and part of that incorporation requires a bit of education. So the thought is, okay, let's, you know, use this platform to help onboard more people into Web3 from more of a local grassroots ground up effort. Don't necessarily know what that looks like at the moment, but that's the kind of thing that we're working towards. And in addition to, you know, something that we hear quite often in various group chats is just made by ape brands, not necessarily getting a lot of publicity through Yuga. So part of the whole platform that we're building is like to promote and put a spotlight on MBA brands that are in the Southwest region of the United States as well.
It's a great initiative. I love that you're attempting to onboard new folks. That's amazing. We're getting more people in the club. Do you want to share a little more about what those initiatives look like? And besides events, are you going to be able to reach them in other ways?
I mean, it's been a couple of weeks and most of our efforts have been on the Swape Fest, but that's kind of next on the docket. We've got some brainstorming ideas, but nothing really solidified. One thing that's been floated was Phil. He's an orange ape in Dallas. I mean, he's a teacher. I think he's at a high school. Just talking about different ways that we can maybe incorporate his connections there, his local community to, you know, help educate or onboard.
Tap them in.
Yeah, exactly. From like, you know, a high school level as opposed to the normies that are, you know, working 9 to 5s in W2.
Get them all.
The education part is very important because it's very encouraging people understanding and learning, and also it's kind of like open door opportunity to having a more future development for everything for the Web3 as well. And I'm just so proud for what you guys doing. I do like to talk about the style of our Southern Aid. It's a very get me there. So it's how you guys have come out to the logo and with the IP and the design. Would you like to share as well?
I can talk a little bit about it. Reaper is the local artist that's working on
good.
these.
He is so good. Definitely have to follow him.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah.
If you're looking at the screen, the second one, the skull was a result of, we didn't have an ape yet, and we were just trying to think like, okay, what can we make that represents Southwest apes, kind of the wild, wild west. So that's one of the drawings that he put together as our brand or our logo. We've adjusted it a little bit, but my favorite part of that is, which has stayed, is the bandana, the paisley. If you really look closely, the paisley is 69 over and over again. It's just like a funny little funny little Easter egg, I suppose. But yeah, the one on the left is more representative of the ape that we've acquired to kind of be the face of Southwest Apes. And we're working on, our own little community-driven lore for what this ape is, what his story is, how he came to be. And this is, a representation of what that ape looked like in an earlier life, basically.
It's super fun. I'm an artist as well. I think combining artistic elements to tell the story, sometimes visuals help say it all. So that's going to be exciting to see what's on the docket. Jason, did you want to ask a question next as well? Or I can keep going?
No, I actually wanted to ask, like, I'm not sure how other sub-communities are set up. I think it's pretty cool you guys are going down the education route and set up as a nonprofit. What kind of gave you guys the idea to kind of incorporate yourselves as a nonprofit?
To be honest, talking to, oh gosh, his name is escaping me now, and I apologize if you're listening. I want to say King Fudd, but that's not it. Fuddmaster.
Fuddmaster,
yeah. Yeah, he reached out when he just found our Twitter page, I think, and said, hey, basically I'm creating this directory for local initiatives. And he kind of gave us the guidance. He said most people are doing nonprofits. So we looked into, a handful of us had started companies before, but they've all been C Corps, never gone down the nonprofit route. So this is a learning curve for all of us, but really decided, you know what, if there are talks of like, maybe we make this a DAO at some point, and just thinking out loud, maybe a nonprofit is the best way to go. So we're not necessarily all making profit from this, but we can generate profit and put that back into the initiatives that we're trying to support.
Yeah, no, that's amazing. I think I wasn't aware of that. And I think we've seen local communities kind of play a more and more important role in our ecosystem. So great to kind of see what you guys are doing and how I think other people can learn from, kind of, even though you guys have just gotten started. I think you guys have already kind of sharing some things that other people can take away.
Yeah, cool. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see having more event coming. And anything, Blue, you want to ask more, or anything Jack, you want to share more?
I love what the Southwest Apes are doing. I see K-Switch in there, a previous teammate of mine, and he would always talk so highly about all of the things that you're doing. And I want to plus one what Jason is sharing is what you're doing, even though it seems like it doesn't seem like there's a lot going on for you. We see a lot. We see a lot of growth. We see that you're making events and that you're climbing up this pedestal, and others can be able to get advice from you and tips. So you really are putting down the footwork for other communities that want to do the same thing as you. So I commend that. Great job.
Thank you. That's very nice of you to say. Appreciate that.
Yeah, and I wish I can go there. I've been there once, and I wish I can come back. And who know, maybe I'm just caught up. And like what I say, every time we should stop doing live space. We should just go working
Just be there, yeah, and then go to consensus after, and then go to the parties.
Yeah, yeah, I want to go there as well. So yeah, thank you so much. Next person we do like to come up at some the eight concierge. Would you like to introduce about your brand and what you're doing, and also what's the brand strategy?
After all the exciting brands, mine seemed kind of boring. So I kind of want to
No, you better spice it up a
the
little
reason.
bit.
So I'll be honest, you're the last person I invite on this live space, but I was thinking about like, no, I should bring you up. The reason it's very hectic to plan travel. So having you in here is actually giving us the idea of who we're going to be cooperation with and what we expect to travel and what is the strategy we can do. And I think that is great.
Thank you. I do want to say before I start though, I like the fact that we always look at businesses how they are now, but not where they've come from. So you've got Jack just starting off, and with Jason, I remember speaking to Jason in Miami last year. That's when all the MBAs were starting off, and we were all starting to do something. And it's great to see how people have evolved and where they've got to a few months later, or a year later, or a few weeks later. And some of us have been part of the 8 group for a while. We've kind of grown together. So each time we all meet each other at some event, it's like, oh, nice to meet you, and see what everyone's done. So I think everyone deserves a pat on the back because it's a grind and it's a hustle for everyone. So Jason, even to you, mate, well done. And then Jack, you're in good hands. The 8 community is a very good community, and they will certainly help you and get you to where you need to be. So
love apes supporting apes.
Yeah,
nice
always.
One.
And I think even it was probably the best initiative that YouGov had, because even without that, I've only been part of it a couple of years, but I can tell you instances where apes won't walk into events because they've just randomly met someone in the queue, and until he goes in, they're not going to go in. They won't go in till he's allowed in with them. And apes just support apes. So if one's got a ticket, you're giving it to someone else. We were in Paris, someone else wanted to go. We just walked off, like, there you go, here's our bands, go in, have a good time. And everyone's always helping each other out. So I think that's apes have always been supportive. That's one thing you can't take away from the community, and they all deserve a pat on the back for that.
Love to hear that. Yeah, I think now it's time. The stage is you, so I think now's the time you should just share about a little bit more yourself, what you're doing, and then also we do love to hear about your plan and your strategy, what you're planning to do with the A Fest, because I looking forward for the plan as well as A.
Great. So Ape Concierge, like I said, derivative from we have a Web2 concierge service, which I've had for 8 years. We deal with some of the biggest celebrities, but also some new starters. Just to give you a quick rundown, we deal with everything from red carpet events, hotels, travels, dining reservations, yachts, cars, jets. But with that, there's also lifestyle management. So someone will get up in the morning and say, I need a haircut. Can you find me the nearest hairdresser? Or my contact lenses aren't working. Can you find me the nearest opticians? So we deal with everything. So then we moved into the ape community made by apes and thought, right, something needs to be done for apes because they travel a lot now. So one of the concerns, I'll start with the concern first we get is, but we're not as wealthy or we don't do as much. But if you have a look at, for example, token events, crypto events, ape events, NFC events, there's a lot of events that some people now go to. We can get you discounted access in each one. We can get you discounted hotels because we give, for example, we have 6 to 7 figures worth of travel booked each month. That gets us a lot of discount, which we can then pass on to the ape community, which is essentially what we'd like to do. With, for example, Ape Fest specifically, we have got a couple of 5-star hotels. Ideally, we want to book just one, get everyone into one hotel and have an ape hotel. And going on by what YouGov have said, which is 3 days and 2 nights, I want to add the word literally. We literally want apes together for 3 days and 2 nights in one place. So hopefully that's what we will do. We do have another 4-star hotel on the side for people who maybe just want something else and want a slightly lower budget. Not an issue. We do have that option. The services that you'll get in Lisbon are things like a free car service. So basically you'll get picked up at the airport. You don't have to worry about that. Car service all throughout Lisbon. So no matter where you go at any time, we'll have a car ready for you. I believe Gaga has just tweeted there's 56 or 57 countries or people from them countries coming to Lisbon. We can assist you with visas. So it's things like that. We can assist you with dining reservations. We can assist you with experiences, tours. I know people want tours. Do you want to go to Sintra, Arabida, Algarve, day out to the beach? As well as that, a fair few apes, just like we did in Hong Kong. I went on to Japan. Others went on to Hong Kong, Taiwan, South Korea, etc. We will assist with extended European visits. So whether people want to go to Madrid, Porto, Barcelona, London, whatnot, we can assist you with that, help you plan, tell you where to go, best places, as well as, once again, get you discounted in the hotels.
This is huge. It can be very intimidating to travel to a country that you've never been to before. So the fact that you have all of this lined up is huge. Can you share how the membership works? I saw that there was a number 1 ETH. Do you?
So there is.
Yeah, go ahead. Tell us how that works.
Initially, it was we were asked obviously just for this to arrange hotels, and we thought, right, we are a concierge service, so discounted hotels we could do, but we want to offer a complete package. We want to take care of everyone. We don't want everyone after 8fest thinking, how do we get home? So it was 1 ETH. However, we have reduced that to 0.75 for May. And for Made by Apes, we will take care of everyone that wants to go. And what that gets you, you can see on the left, it gets you discounted hotel, taxi car service, experiences, side event access. We can literally assist you with everything. But it's not just that. You get access to all our services all year round. So if you go to any of the NFCs, any of the token gates, any of the token 24s, any crypto event, even your personal travel with your family, we will get you discounted hotels and literally plan the trip for you. So it's
Is
far
that something with the membership that you'll, because I see that you have your events here, will you communicate that? Like, let's say we all sign up for a membership right now and we just want to be taken care of each time. Is that something that you'll send to your folks, or do we get in touch with you each time we want to use your service?
Every time you need service, you can get in touch. Or if someone say, right, I have June off, what red carpet events or what events are on in Lisbon or London or LA in June, we will tell you. So you get access to everything. It's not just the Lisbon hotels. The Lisbon package is just to make it kind of as good as we possibly could to take care of someone. A concierge service is there to make your life easy. And essentially that's what we're looking to do. Take care of you. So you not only enjoy the 3 days with Yuga and the 8fest, it's the whole trip. Whether you come a couple of days earlier, leave a couple of days later. For all the football fans, the Champions League is on around them dates. So if you want a couple of tickets to a Madrid game or a Porto game or a PSG game, we will assist you with that.
Amazing. You have all of the different ideas and services and entertainment. What does your roadmap look like for the future of this? Are you going to continue folding into the rest of the world?
We're going to start off with 8fest for apes, and eventually we will just do the whole of Web3. So there will be something just for Web3, because a lot of crypto people who probably don't have NFTs, but because it's something I already do in Web2 and have done for 8 years, it's just a smooth transition, because essentially everything that we offer is the same.
Awesome. And I was having a question, like, will you having like strategy plan or idea plan to cooperation with Make by A? Because I see the price do special for the Make by A. And I also know a lot of hotel, they do having space like a diving room or restaurant, coffee shop, something like that. However, is there a lot of MBA like Jimmy or Milton Bear, they could be surfers and hosting event as well? Did you have any plan maybe can cooperation to bring event together, even inside a hotel, if a hotel does happen?
So that's another benefit that we have. We are helping brands to either create side events or partner with each other or network, or actually say, right, we've got this hotel, can they display the product there? So for example, in the hotel that we will have a separate ape check-in. We will have drinks on entry. we will have hopefully ape branding everywhere. There will be ape cars all around Lisbon. So there's a lot more to, you know, I often get asked that, you know, let's just say it's a lot for a hotel. It's not just a hotel. We are doing a lot for, you know, for everyone as well, essentially bringing into real life, BoredIn into real life, and we'll put you in touch with each other.
You're also building experiences too. This feels like a very stress-free way to travel. I feel like I can just put all of my things into your hands, and you'll be able to get to me to all the places I want to go and stay with the apes.
So all we need is for you to say, right, I'm arriving for 4 days, 5 days, 3 days. What can you plan? Plan it for me. I'd like to do 4 days in Lisbon, or even there's 5 days. Here are my dates. Tell me what the best thing to do is. What would you recommend? We'll give you 2 or 3 options.
And maybe you've already said this, but does that only include the hotel, or do we book our airfare separately?
The airfare is separate, yes.
Okay. Good to call that out.
It includes hotel, and so it actually includes the hotel, the cars. I'm not sure if I mentioned, but breakfast is included in the hotels, and you can also get twin rooms. So essentially, membership is for one, but you can have 2 people stay in the rooms. So the lead person will get the membership and the services, but you can always bring someone else with you as well. So we try to do as much as we can for everyone.
Yeah, I mean, and what I've heard from some people is like this is like the first time they're traveling out the country, and things of that nature too. So, you know, I think a service like this is priceless to you know, people who have traveled, but then also people that haven't. I think there's a lot of reassurance that you're providing.
What we've got so far. That's exactly what we've had in the first couple of weeks, because we've been working on this for the last couple of weeks. And anyone that has heard has come back and said, look, I'm coming for the first time. I need this. So it's for 2. It's for your comfort, but it's also people that don't know. We will assist you. We will literally hold your hand and take you through till you're on your flight back to where you need to go, and then not leave you, take care of you throughout the year as well.
Yeah. And you know, I think there's a lot to be said of, you know, someone in the community doing that versus someone outside the community, right? And everything you're kind of packing into there to add value. So, you know, I love seeing, you know, the package come through. You know, remember talking to you in Miami, just like you said, I feel like a lot of things are kind of, you know, coming together. It takes a long time to build these types of utility and value, you know, and I think sometimes in Web3, like, people don't realize it. We're so used to this kind of deliver tomorrow culture that, you know, these things in real life and having kind of all these things connect to add the value, it's not easy. So I think hats off to you, and love to kind of again see your journey too.
Thank you.
Awesome. Yeah, I can imagine in the future, for example, as a global hotel corporation, and can set up a little gift shop, like a make by gift shop on the side. That would be crazy. That would be insane. But I guess that's the future.
And there's nothing stopping us, if we do get the right amount of people in the hotel, to have a section on the side, which, so the first slide Jason had up, which I think it was 16 or 17 brands, we can create that in real life. So we can put that up in the lobby or somewhere in the hotel where everyone walks in. As soon as they walk in, they imagine 100, 150 people walking into one hotel, and all MBA brands are being advertised at the same time.
Yeah, that. No, that's exciting. I mean, I've been thinking about, just when I saw your package, I was thinking about, you know, even like a gift snack box with all MBA brands, right?
Yeah. Like when you log into the hotel, you have like a gift snack, all MBA, and
I mean, I'll take it even one step further. I think in some very near future state, there's enough diversity in the MBA products that it could consume what exists within the hotel, like in your room, your snack bar, right? Like with the alcohol, with the snacks, right? Like to your point, like, you know, maybe that's something that could be curated in propositions in some way.
We can make it happen. We can make it
Yeah,
happen,
yeah.
even for Lisbon, because we have enough time. I sent someone to Cannes Film Festival week, and when you use a new supplier for something, and to say thank you, they've just sent me a massive hamper, a wicker basket, and it looks absolutely beautiful, filled with chocolate. And someone actually said to me this morning in a different conversation, every time someone books and comes into the hotel, we should give them a gift box. And we can do that.
Yeah,
we'll
let's do it.
to all MBA brands.
I'm on board to to help produce it. If to coordinate.
I can say, right, for MBA brands it's X amount, because we do need to cover costs, etc. if we're going to offer the same service. I think people don't realize the service is for the year and there are costs involved, because some people will, well, majority will use you once they're on board. And if we can get that set amount in one hotel, that's the aim, to get everyone in one hotel.
Yeah.
We can literally display our brands everywhere. And because I've booked these rooms and I've been speaking to these hotels for 2 months now since we first found out, we can do anything we like.
Yeah, and I mean, not to not to take us down the rabbit hole, but I would say, like, the other thought here for me is, like, I'm gonna look to hire a photographer and videographer and kind of try to pull out lifestyle content, right? With MBA brands and things of that nature in context. So, if we can, I mean, not if we can, I think we definitely can. Let's continue the conversation, because I think there's a lot of synergy that can be created, and would also love to capture your service as part of that that thought process of creating these assets that we can then use on social media, but then also, like, not to let the cat out the bag, but like creating this, like, MBA lifestyle magazine.
So, and then we're going to
work. Awesome. Yeah, I also don't want seems Jason already in here sharing some of our thought, and I do want maybe Jason can share about our house, our BoredIn house, and what happened in the MFT in the AFAS, and so also people can know what they're going to be excited.
I mean, there's just so much, and I'm already down the rabbit hole thinking about all the stuff we can do together. But yeah, I mean, I think that was the same premise of me finding a location, and location is everything, right? So this is 10-minute walk from the main events. I think the Saturday night event is on the other side of town. But this venue has a full kitchen. It can hold up to about 200 people for some more intimate events. And already talking to a lot of people who want to throw events on, what that looks like, and kind of scheduling out programming for it. Even when there's not programming, my goal here is to provide a space that's accessible for people to take a break from ApeFest if they need to. I'm reaching out to some cafes and some people to provide some coffee and service. We do have Culinary Crypto coming out here to also help incorporate MBA brands into some light bites and some meals, and offering a brunch service. We do want to replicate kind of a board brunch that we threw in NFT NYC, but that's only a couple hours for one day. The rest of the time, really looking to collaborate and kind of work with other people in the community. So similar kind of path to like, what are the economies of scale here, and how can we bring value back to the community?
Awesome. Yeah, and I am just looking forward to basically stay in the house and waiting for everyone to come. No, we do have cooking a lot of things, but at the same time, like, the reason why we went this amazing small house is also think about we want to provide a chill environment for everyone as well. Because every time we travel, it's just hard to manage our time. Even when we're doing them at TMYC, we're basically just using every minute we have it. But how about we can create a space you can just chill and having that word. That is something we could like to do, and definitely looking forward to cooperation with everyone. Don't forget to just shoot me or Jason a DM or BoredIn's DM, and that's what we are here to support. And that's it. And anyone would like to have a final thought, and before we finish it this way, and let's do the good photo right now, and then we can have a final thought. Let's count on 1, 2, 3, and then let's do the good photo. 1, 2, 3.
LFG. Woo.
So yeah, and maybe start from Jack first. And Jack, do you want to do any final thought? Did Jeff still here? Maybe Jeff.
I'm
Yeah.
here. I'm here. Sorry.
I hear the birds.
I'm back. Final thoughts. I love the initiative of just like getting MBA brands together and creating a package for newcomers. That's one thing that we were actually thinking about for the party next week too. Unfortunately, we can't bring booze or food into the bar, so this probably wouldn't be the best group for that. But that's something that we've been kind of behind the scenes reaching out to different MBA products and seeing if they would want to help promote their own brands by creating a gift bag or for maybe a raffle or something like that. But the more that I think MBA products and apes in general can just support and uplift each other, I think that grassroots effort is really what's gonna, change the shape of what Web3 is, I think. So I love everything that you guys are saying and appreciate you guys having me on here.
Thank you. Well said. I think we just all in the same page. We're not the first day to know how to do, and by doing the research and also by hear every MBA brand speed, and we actually learn a lot from each other. Even today, we know, we probably can jump on the bigger plan with the hotel. And also we can think about, is it possible to even in the future, we can have a bigger cooperation with a Mutant Bear, because it seems they actually can onboard a lot of the A in the bottoms, and that's actually a good deal as well. And if anyone want to looking for more quality alcohol drink, we can maybe cooperation with a Gym A. It's just a lot of option in here, but the best thing about the MBA committee is we are not afraid to reaching out, and also we are not afraid to research together and just bring something good, all the good idea. And yeah, the next person maybe Taggy. Do you want to share your final thought?
Yes, thank you for having me. I think as for all spaces, I'm always excited after a space seeing how many smart people are in this space and how many people, because when you're the whole day on Twitter, right, you see so many negative people just behind their PC talking bullshit. But if you are on spaces, or even better in real life, you meet on events and so on, you see how many great people are working behind the scenes. And this is why I can just tell everybody and to all listeners, go to the events, come to NFC, come to APFest, or to Belgium, to every event, also even smaller events. Try to connect to other apes, Azukis, whatever, World of Women, because this is really what it is about. And you meet so many great people who have amazing ideas. And this is what I think the space is about, and our Web3 bubble is about. And I'm happy to be part of it, not only by watching, but really building with all you guys together. And as I said, for all people joining NFC, come to our bar, and we would love, not even promoting our gin ape, but just have a gin with us, have a Coke with us, have a Mutant Beer with us, whatever. But we are all in this together, and we will all grow and win together. This is what makes me happy. Thank you, guys.
Awesome. Makash, do you want to say something in the end? Makash, are you still here?
I think he's busy preparing all the gin bottles.
Yeah,
He told me how
told
many
us, like,
gin bottles he will
Yeah,
have.
he's-
driving
It's
around.
crazy.
I prefer to keep him around here.
He's
But
packing all
yeah,
the things. So.
well, that won't be the last time he in this space, and you too, so everyone too. So always welcome back. And the next person, maybe let Anne speak first, lady first. Yeah.
Yes, I agree 100% with Taki. I agree. I think we need to continue to show the world why it's important to make things on different ways and to show that apes and IPs could be actually useful things. And I think it's super amazing at having different projects. And the vibes in Hong Kong were amazing. So I can't wait for the Naked Ape Fest.
Awesome. And yeah, and the next person will be Ash and Acon. Acon CS.
So I started with this with Jason, which is, it's great to see what everyone's done so far and where they're headed. And I think it's equally as important with what they said, in the sense that it's not just a floor price. Your NFTs aren't just a floor price. There's a lot more that we can do with it and use your IPs. For example, I bought an ape with sunglasses because eventually I want to start a sunglasses brand. It's nothing to do with Ape Concierge, actually. That's something I was doing already. I eventually want to start a sunglasses brand. And I thought, yeah, let me get one with Ape. And I've recently just bought a Punk once again with sunglasses. So I'm going to probably utilize both now. So the sunglasses brand hasn't started yet, but I've already got the NFTs to put into place for them. And I think it's key that we do as much with our apes, create the exposure as much as we can, get help from the apes and assist apes. It's not just obviously what we can take from them. Let's help everyone as much as we can and always be available. And I think that'll get as far as we need to and as we want to go. So good luck to everyone with what they're doing.
Awesome. And Jason, will you want to come after? Come with your final thought?
Yeah, I mean, just double clicking on kind of what was shared, and I agree fully. I think that's the difference, right? Like when I build here with my fellow apes, with you guys, have a vested interest in building adjacent brands and services and products on the same IP. But the exercise of building is just not as lonely as when you build in Web2, right? I think there's just this whole network of apes here, and how we can drive economies and scale and synergy. I think the opportunity is just boundless, right? There's just so much opportunity. And that's just a kind of like DM or a text or a message away to tap into that. So, I encourage everyone to keep kind of, driving forward on the journey. It's not easy to build, but definitely feel like building here is different. And I appreciate all of you guys. I think, we might not be building the same category or the same thing, but the broader holistic kind of IP pulls it all together. So love sharing the journey with you guys, and look forward to building together even more.
Awesome. And yeah, Blue, we want to share the final thought, and that will be another say.
Absolutely. Everybody here, you're doing an incredible job. The way that you're taking your brand and all of the challenges that comes with it. It's so positive. And Popple, hats off to you each week. This is one of my favorite spaces to join, if not the best in our community, for bringing different unique individuals from around the world. It's always an eclectic bunch, and I can't believe how much we pack into such a short amount of time. So again, that's amazing. And so we've got more to come. This is just, again, laying down some more stepping stones. And now we've got Lisbon in view and all of the sub events. So we'll be able to continue creating community cultivation. So again, well done, everybody. It's nice to see you all. And I'll pass it over to Anna if you'd like to say some final thoughts.
Yes.
Oh, she
She's
said I
already
already spoke.
Yeah,
Ah,
already
we'll come
told
back.
him.
Well, we'll do a happy birthday. Happy birthday.
We'll do the happy
Thank you. Happy
Thank you.
birthday.
Happy
Oh,
birthday.
I do want to say, Milton Bear was so professional in the collaboration level, because we, as I mentioned, we do have some collaboration going on with the Acon, Markham. I'm pretty happy with the results. I can't wait to do the announcement to how we can bring more Make by A brand into Powered by Acon ecosystem. It's just getting more funding and also getting more support from the Acon committee as well. And I do love to announcement soon. Thank you so much for having us and to collaboration together. Just remind everyone, don't forget to follow each other's. You can see on the poster having each of others tutors link, and I'm looking forward to see you guys next time soon. And also don't forget to follow our BoredIn's newsletter. We will probably update very soon, and also following with each of your event. Always kick me and send me photo. That's the best way you can keep me busy and keep everyone in touch. Thank you so much, and
Thank you very much.
see you next week. Bye.
Great job, everybody.
Thank you.
GM.
Bye-bye.
Ciao,
Bye.
ciao. Bye.
Oh.